Oh, yes. This here is 911 operator, boys. Hey, thank you for following Nemesis. Tio. Oh crap. I double sounded myself there. This is 911 operator. And now I will show you the genius. If you see someone who needs help and there are other people near, ask a specific person to call 911 and proceed to give first aid. When there's no one else around, call 911 before giving care. Or 999 depending on your location. These are actually fairly accurate tips, by the way. Let's see what the next one is. Missing child, venomous snakes, hypothermia, evacuation from a burning building. Right, so let us have a look at my squad. These are my men and women. I have paramedics, I have fire, and I have pew pew police. I have 3 wounded officers and a few medics. Let's see. Let's filter only police. I need some more units for the absolute units. Who's the best of the worst? Ooh, marksmanship, yay. Let's give you an assault rifle and let's buy some body armor. Okay, so there we go. Now I can drag and drop. I was concerned there for a bit. So some more assault rifles and more bulletproof vests, because these will be Gestapo police. Seriously, if you see police walking around with machine guns, you know something's not right. Okie dokie, if you are watching, please say hi in the chat and engage. This is meant to be interactive. If you've never seen 911 Operator, the basic gist is this. Let us start deployment first. Okay, so here's the skinny. This is the city of London. And if you don't know it's London, let me prove to you where it is. So somewhere here is London Marylebone Station, and this is a big park. Surely you should be able to recognise the Thames River, etc., etc. And do I know my London geography from the sky? I think that's Canary Wharf. Maybe. Let's see. What else can I find here that's famous on this satellite view? Ugh. No idea. So basically, you have different resources. You have police, fire, and medics. And the aim of the game is to respond to the many emergencies which can crop up. Now, let's say someone's cut their hand open and they send this medical unit here. That medical unit will then be tied up with that emergency and I can't reuse him. Then there's someone else who needs help over here, so I send this chopper. Then that's 2 of my medical units committed. But sometimes a different event will need more than 1 unit. So red are my fire services, blue are my police, and grey are medical. So I'm going to spread out my units in hopefully an efficient manner, but no promises. Okay, so you're quite useful, so let's leave you down there. You're a fire truck and you're a technical, so you're going to go over here. Let's keep the 2 medical choppers here and here. Let's put you all the way down here, because then you're nice and there. And we'll put you all the way over there. And the fast movers here. Yes, this pleases me. Okay, let's start the duty and see what we got.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's going to be a 9 to hour. Shall we go to the other 10-11?
Okay, so we got a new incident. Alright, I'm going to turn the in-game sounds down for you guys. So, illegal parking. A car parked in driveway was reported. The traffic is blocked. The car should be towed immediately. So we need a firefighter and police. So, it's overkill, but let's send this helicopter in. And I'm going to send this fire technical truck. And then those 2 deal with it. Ownership of illegal software. Well, let's send this police car to deal with that. Apologies, everyone. I'm just going to... Okay, there we go. Because the constant radio chatter is a pain in the butt in my ear, so now it's better. In this game, you can do this for any city, most major cities in the world, so New York, Paris, Moscow, wherever you think the game has it, and the street names are incredibly accurate. So this is actually in Shoreditch. And this emergency is Seymour Place. That is pretty accurate. So, my police, my chopper, with my squad, has arrived on scene, and a machine gun in tow. Okay, so they've cuffed the suspect. And the police will finish their work in 20 seconds. Meanwhile, the fire department... Oh, what's this? A car was reported driving for a red light. That's naughty. I'm going to take this super fast bike and send that to deal with it, as it's not urgent. The bike unit is good for this kind of thing. Oh, we got an emergency call. Let's listen to this.
911, what's your emergency?
I want to report a kidnapping.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Ma'am, who's been kidnapped?
My baby girl.
Oh, okay.
When did you see her for the last time?
Just a moment ago.
What's the address of the place where she was last seen?
It's
Okay, so the goal with these is we want to get the search started as quickly as possible.
What happened?
we went to the playground and I only looked away for a moment to say hi to my friend who stopped by. I looked back and she was gone. The other children said, oh my God, that she left with a man.
Yikes.
What did the man look like?
He was tall, medium build, short dark hair, and kids. What was the man wearing? Okay, thank you. Sir, he had on a brown jacket and dark pants. Oh my God.
We'll need a description, ma'am. What does she look like? And what was she wearing last?
She has blonde hair, green eyes. She was wearing blue leggings, and her favorite is pink jacket. She also has her toy puppy with her.
I'll notify the proper forces. They'll conduct a search.
Thank you. Goodbye. Oh my God.
Goodbye.
Okay, so this is as serious as it can get. So generally with something like that, when you get a call like that, the game will react based on your responses. So you get multiple choice. It's not quite like BioWare, but it's pretty good. So in that scenario, in any type of call, you need to figure out where as quickly as possible, get an address. So this means whilst the call's still going on, you can send your minions. Now, I've thrown everything in the kitchen sink at it. I've thrown the really expensive choppers, a van, a patrol car. I've also got paramedics there just in case there's injuries. Basically, these units will split up and search each of these grids until they find the missing person. So the developer's quite clever because they've studied, they've looked at real emergencies and tried to work out different scenarios and ways it can play out. By the way, all of these things you can fail if you don't do things right. So it's quite a challenging game because you have to micromanage and do good stuff. Oh yeah, Ryan's one of the better ones. Yeah, he's one of the good ones. Now, I've sent most of my units to that kidnapping, but of course, more incidents will spring up. So if I have a look at this one, there was a man putting a needle in his arm. Okay, well that's a minor incident, so one car and that medic can deal with it, so I don't need to send the fast one out. That's fair enough. I'm going to try something else. Now let's have a look at this emergency. A neighbourhood dumpster fire. Okay, well 2 trucks should be plenty to deal with it. Now, of course, while everyone's searching for the missing child, anything else could erupt in the city, so this is where it gets really difficult, because I've committed most of my police, and I've only got 1 chopper, this van, this, and these units in blue. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's what this is. So let's go ahead and see what insanity happens.
2247 West Monroe.
So if we click on this, they will automatically divide up. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's the missing person. So police have already caught it. So now I need to send the medical peeps that way. Okay, there we go. Here's the missing little girl. Okay, incidents are coming in thick and fast. Drug smuggling, that's nasty. So let's send that, and that chopper, because when there's guns... Yeah, a ban's sensible, because you're just making up nonsense. I'm going to send this medical truck just in case. Now let's look at this. Oh, a lot. Okay, a drug lord base, right. So let's gather up pretty much everyone.
We are ready. 10-4. We are ready. 10-4.
Oof. What's this one? Construction incident.
I'm listening. Right away.
Reporting. Heading over there.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Heading over there.
Ay, ay, ay.
Waiting for orders. Heading over there. What are the
Right,
orders?
let's
I copy.
redistribute
I'm listening.
all the things.
Right away. We are ready.
22.
Affirmative. What are the orders? Affirmative.
D39 is going to be a 91. I'll pick up an intox.
Ah, there's so many incidents going on. This is crazy.
Reporting. 10-4.
2247 West Monroe.
Okay, so the bike is going to hold back until I can get some help.
Reporting. We are ready. I copy. Going there.
Okay, let's take stock. What do I have? What do I need? So that's taken care of.
Reporting.
And just for fun, let's send you over there to wrap it up even quicker.
I'm listening.
Okay, let's get you
Right away.
there just so you're in a better place. Okay, so this one's resolved. Just need medics to deal with that.
2247 West Monroe.
Oh, there's a new incident. Of course there is. Okay, epilepsy attack. So that's one of the serious ones. So depending on what it says exactly, that gives you a clue as to the time of the response. So someone like a heart attack or epilepsy, you'll need to respond to them differently. In the top left you can see how many have resolved, what my reputation is, and how much efficiency I have. I'm currently got no efficiency because everything's going a little bit crazy.
Medical heading to hospital. Standing
Oh,
by.
and we got another one.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, there was a robbery
How long ago did this happen?
a moment ago.
Are your attackers still in the area?
They ran away down the road.
Where did this happen?
Around,
Do you have any injuries?
no, we are fine.
Did they have any weapons?
Yes, a bat and a knife.
All right, sir, we'll take care of it. Just wait for emergency services to arrive.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so that's rather minor. Still quite serious. Hey, thank you for following. I'm not going to pronounce your name because lol. Stroke symptoms observed. Oof, that is
I copy. Going.
absolutely
Reporting.
nasty.
Heading over there.
So that's going to need a very quick response.
Reporting. 10-4.
13 King 84.
Well, you were making silly comments. Honestly, Ryan,
D39 is going to be a 91.
you should behave yourself.
7937 Evelyn intox, please. 13 King 84.
I'm trying to explain how the things work.
13 King 84. D39 is going to be a 91. I'll pick up an intox. 13 King 84.
Dude, you literally said I chomped your mum buster in a stream chat. Of course the other guy's going to ban you for saying something ridiculously stupid.
On the air. I'm on desk. 10-4.
Case solved.
Your Steam username's stupid. Okay, it's not my fault that your Steam username sucks. Get a better one.
Away.
Okay, there's a fire in a large building. It's possible that there are people inside.
Reporting.
So, firefighter-wise, that's
Waiting for instructions.
very difficult to solve. So, this is another everything but the kitchen sink gets sent to this one. Dude, I'm not paying attention. I'm playing a game. Yeah? I don't check your profiles. I've got a friend who watches my stuff, yeah?
1125, can you go to the radio room?
113 Lieutenant at 1011 on 11652 Sutton. 79337 Evelyn.
I'm not going to. I'm not on the server, but thank you. Guys, if you do want to join in that event for whatever reason, let me drop in the link to where it is, because if he does it, he'll get banned.
56-16 Craft Avenue.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm on desk. 10-4.
So if anyone wants to join in the mini event on SCPRP, feel free to join there, but now let us resume this insanity.
10-4.
Okay, so large fire. I've got a big truck here, which is basically a ladder vehicle, which is meant for dealing with large fires.
Reporting.
But really, I'm sending
I copy. Going.
pretty much everything there, because the more resources that you use to put that out, the faster it will be put out. Okay, so this one is nearly resolved.
Reporting. I'm listening. Understood.
13 King 84.
I'm listening.
You got any FTOs with a PPO in 12?
11. We're ready. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. I'm listening. Right away. Reporting. Understood.
Okay, so now that I've got 3 choppers with SWAT teams and a riot van truck with more police, that is the time, once they're all in the same bit, to send them in. If you don't have overwhelming police, like if you only send a couple and there's lots of them, so like there's 4 suspects, if your officers are outnumbered, that's when shooting starts and bad things happen. So if I send an overwhelming force in,
Understood.
then that is when...
Requesting support. Waiting. Heading
Oh,
over there.
what the heck just happened there?
Suspects in custody. Requesting transport.
Okay, they're being shot at, so this is what I was talking about. Okay, so that escalated very quickly.
Reporting.
So
Understood.
now let's get
Waiting for orders.
some medical over
What are
there.
the orders? I copy. Going there.
And what's this new incident? Another epilepsy attack has occurred. Okay, let's send the bike away from that call onto this one.
Ready for the next case.
2247.
So as you can see, my efficiency is now shooting up because the game is measuring what I can do.
Reporting. 10-4.
So this is very good. And, ooh, this one... Okay, so this one went into an under fire, need backup.
113 Lieutenant.
So, what have they got? What is that? Is that a rifle? Okay, that's knives. Okay. Machine guns beat knives. Okay, so no officers injured. This is a good thing.
Reporting.
Waiting for instructions.
Right, let's send this helicopter over.
Reporting. What are the orders? I copy.
Reporting.
Pregnant woman. Okay. There is no shortage to the insanity of this particular session.
Waiting
I'm
for
being punished for streaming, I can tell.
113
reporting.
Okay.
2247 West Monroe.
What are
Right,
the orders?
I'll send the sports car to deal with that. That's relatively minor.
I copy. Going there.
113 Lieutenant. At 1011 on 11652 South.
What are the orders? Heading over there.
Got injured. Going to hospital.
If there's any FTO or recruit for that gun turning, give us some experience. 113 with
Ready for the next.
We're ready. Affirmative.
You got any FTOs with a PPO in 12? What are the orders?
Oh, there's another call.
Heading over there. I copy. Going there.
911, what's your emergency?
I want to complain about my neighbors. They're being noisy.
Do you know what's happening at your neighbor's place?
Some kind of a party, I guess. I hear a lot of voices and loud music.
Do you feel threatened in any way?
Honestly, yes. I don't feel safe.
What's the address you're calling from?
My house is at... I'm in Unit 6.
Okay, so there is in fact Marylebone, so that's another plus.
Do you know who lives there?
Students. There are 4 of them. 1 couple and 2 guys.
Could you tell me why you're not feeling safe?
I've heard some aggressive voices. Maybe an argument. I think they might start fighting at any moment.
Do you think they might have any weapons? Did you hear something that might indicate that they might be armed in any way?
I have no idea.
I'll send a couple of officers over to check things out and see what's going on, okay?
Thank you. I'll be waiting at my place. Bye.
Grabbing over and just getting out.
Okay, so I'm not going to send a couple. I'm sending this little chopper and this van. So that will be 4 officers. And I'm also sending this 2-man car as well. Because 4 people party, it's going to end very badly. And I'm also going to send
I'm listening.
this car because there's going to be some injuries.
I'm listening. Right away.
And I'm also going to send this
I'm listening.
other chopper to help out.
Requesting medical.
Okay, a cat owner has reported pet unable to climb down tree. Right,
I'm listening. Heading over there.
that's a technical job, so let's send the technical truck to deal with that.
Suspects awaiting Suspects awaiting transport. Suspects in custody. Standing by.
Oof, okay, that's a lot of incidents.
113, Lieutenant. Okay, Johnson, company on Central.
Limb amputated by heavy machinery, that's rough. You go to that one.
What are the orders? I copy. Going there.
Another epilepsy. What is it with all these epilepsy attacks?
Reporting.
Okay,
Understood.
let's divide and conquer. Let's split the 2 helicopters here and here. Okay, police transport needed.
Waiting for orders.
What's this one?
113, Lieutenant.
I've run out of units. This is it. This is the struggle.
Requesting injured on board.
Grabbing over and just getting out.
We're under fire. Need backup. Need backup.
13 King 84.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Okay, that's a lot of people. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Right. Okay. And I managed to injure one of my officers, which is really annoying.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
Thankfully, I already made sure medics would be there.
Going to the hospital.
Hospitalization might be required. Person acting weirdly.
Reporting.
Okay, let's send.
We're ready.
Waiting for instructions.
Let's send you there just in case.
We're 10-4. Reporting. I'm listening. Right away. Suspects awaiting transport. Suspects in custody. Requesting transport.
Okay, Johnson, company on Central.
Another missing child case. Oof.
113, Lieutenant. On air. I'm on desk. 10-4.
Okay, let's call for some extra units because this is actually getting crazy.
707, please locate me to the Union Mobile 79.
Adelaide Road.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's going to be a 90 door. Shuffle going to the other 1011.
You got any FTOs with a PPO in 12?
1125, can you go to the radio room?
10-3, Houston to Lot. Victoria, we got a visual.
10-4.
Okay, Johnson, company on Central. Alright, Central, we got L-West 5. 10-3, Houston to Lot.
If there's any FTO or crew for that gun turning, give us some experience.
Victoria, we got a visual. I'll wait for the location on the 77I date.
Waiting for heading over there.
Copy, I've got over. 7937 in top, please.
Okay, so that's very expensive. All the units have just called in, but they should make things much easier, hopefully.
Reinforcements have arrived.
D39 is going to be a 91.
Reinforcements have arrived. 1125, can you...
Reinforcements have arrived.
1125, can you go to
Hello, Gideon Mars. Gangs are fighting using clubs. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. Free, possibly armed, so I'll send you two back.
Waiting for orders.
Definitely send you back there. And I think that's everything taken care of quite nicely.
Injured on board.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So yeah, I've called in a lot of extra people because this session has gone especially nuts.
113, Lieutenant, at 1011 on.
Standing by. Waiting for right away. Waiting for orders.
Blade Road.
Yeah, I'm leaving that.
Reporting. 10-4.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
We're done here.
13 King 84.
The person got beaten up by a group of thugs. Well, that's
Reporting.
swell.
Affirmative.
Let's reassign all of you there, and let's send you two there as well.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
The budget is pretty high. What's your
address,
address?
sir? All right. Does anything else hurt?
I have a terrible headache.
So, do you have any other symptoms?
No, I don't think so.
Sir, have you drank alcohol lately?
Only a glass of wine during dinner.
Have you eaten anything unusual lately, sir?
Well, maybe it's because of those mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Okay. Okay.
Sir, there's a possibility that you may have eaten poisonous mushrooms. I'm going to send the ambulance immediately.
Oh God, what have I done? Please, get the ambulance here fast.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
Wait for the location on the 77 ID.
Reporting.
Fallen tree blocking traffic. That's not a police emergency.
On my way.
We're ready.
You got any FTOs with PPO?
Yeah, the city's budget is pretty high. But then again, this is on the hardest possible difficulty setting. Okay, we found the missing child. She's injured.
Reporting. 10-4.
So let's go ahead and send
Understood.
that in that direction.
On my way to hospital. Waiting for right away.
Another
What are the orders?
car
10-4.
and a tree.
Waiting for orders. Understood.
Right,
Waiting for
let's
orders.
get some of these
Understood. I'm listening.
moved
Understood.
onwards and
Reporting.
upwards. Tottenham Court Road, I know it quite well.
Request. Case resolved.
Ah! Would you stop with the constant emergencies?
Got injured, going to the hospital.
Okay, heart attack, that's very serious. Thankfully, this car can deal with that.
113, Lieutenant. 13 King.
Ay, ay, ay.
Waiting for instructions.
This is the hardest possible difficulty setting, by the way.
I copy. Going.
What are the orders? Waiting for orders.
Broken electrical lines reported. That's fine.
Understood.
Let's send that. Technical truck.
Heading over there. Heading over there.
113, Lieutenant. On air. I'm on.
Injured on board.
A police officer's been attacked. How that is possible? Oh, it's actually at a police station. That's hilarious. The whole police station needs backup.
What are the orders? 10-4.
Right, let's reassign
Orders right away. I'm listening. Heading over
the
there.
ridiculously OP helicopters with machine guns to deal with that. I mean, can you just imagine it? Just think on, you're a criminal, you've just attacked a police station, and then 3 choppers appear with SWAT teams. Another missing child case. I'm getting very bored of missing children cases, I have to say.
Reporting right
Right.
away. Reporting.
So, missing child, you throw pretty much everything at it.
I copy. Going there. Waiting for orders. Heading over there.
'Cause,
Waiting. Understood.
yeah,
I copy. Going there.
that's what you do.
We're done here.
911, what's your emergency?
Ooh, what's this?
Hello, I've seen a fire. Can you do something with it?
What's the address you're calling from, ma'am?
In front of...
What's burning, ma'am?
Just garbage.
Is the garbage in some sort of container or dumpster?
No, it's a pile of rubbish lying on the ground.
Is the fire spreading?
Yes, it is.
So, how big is this fire?
Big enough to be worried about. Send help.
So, are there any inflammable materials around the fire?
No, I don't see any.
Okay, I'm sending the fire department right now.
Yeah, she's sassy.
Bye.
Okay, so large fire, lots of flammable materials. If there's, say, a spare tire, that could burn really badly. So, again, some things like that, you have to do kitchen sink to get them dealt with quickly. A car was reported speeding. That's so minor, but what the hey. So these guys are going to drop off their suspects, then I'll send them to deal with that. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay, look at this. Actually glorious. Around the corner and you're busted. That is some beautiful timing. Okay, now just in case, I'm going to send this car to the fire in case there happens to be someone injured, though there isn't going to be. Under fire, need backup. That's... Wow, okay. 95% efficiency. Yes! Ooh, 33 incidents resolved.
What are the orders? Affirmative.
I don't have enough.
What are the orders? I copy. Going there.
Okay, let's throw in that chopper to find this missing child. Why are so many children going missing?
Waiting. Nothing here.
Oh my, okay, there's no comedy I can make about this particular subject, so I'm just going to send paramedics and
We're ready. Affirmative.
that chopper and that pickup, because there is no humour to be found with that particular topic.
That's not possible.
Okay, missing child, good. It looks like the missing child has been found. Let's
What are the orders?
retask that chopper to deal with that.
Right away.
Yeah, I'm leaving Ashley. That's going to be a 90 door. Show me going to the other 1011.
A heart attack. Oh, right.
I'm listening.
Let's send you there. And
I copy. Going there.
113, Lieutenant.
yeah, that should work.
Standing by.
Got injured, going to the hospital.
Ready for the next case.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
Okay, the fire is still raging, but hopefully when these guys arrive, that should do it. Oh no! Another heart attack! I've got missing children and heart attacks coming out of my ears. Okay, let's send that last chopper. I've nothing else to give.
What are the orders? On my way.
Medical heading.
Got injured, going to the hospital.
Ah! What's going on in the park? Drinking in public.
Waiting for heading over there.
Right.
We're 10-4.
That's overkill, but I want it wrapped up. 96% efficiency. Ooh. How do I make that number go up before the end of the shift?
911, what's your emergency? If you can't talk, please press any digit on your phone, okay? Hello? Is anyone there?
So, this is called pocket dialing.
Hello, sir. We got a 911 call from your phone. Do you have an emergency?
Excuse me, it's my phone.
Yep, pocket dialing.
Sir, are you having an emergency?
No, I'm not.
Please lock your phone and make sure you won't call 911 by accident again, okay? That way you won't take up an emergency line for more important calls.
Of course, I'm sorry.
Okay, an important comment to make here about locking your phone. The phone makers had that emergency SOS mode, so I ended up accidentally calling 999 at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep and somehow I got my phone to do that from the SOS mode. It was really embarrassing and I felt terrible for doing it because, yeah, if someone's having a heart attack or someone is dying and I'm taking up the line, that's awful. So, yeah, it's a really stupid feature on smartphones. Okay, so that heart attack has been wrapped up nicely. Let's get this. A fallen tree is blocking traffic. Okay, I don't want to do overtime pay. Is the fire under control? Oof. Let's send another truck that way. An accidental hit and run. I'm not going to question that. I'm just going to smile and nod and move on. Okay, guys, can we keep 96% efficiency? Can we keep it? Let's see. New incident, no. Oh, speeding vehicle? Screw you. I'm sending this, and flip. I'll even send a water cannon after you. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that because it's a non-emergency. Does not need police response.
Reporting. Affirmative. I copy. Going there.
113, Lieutenant.
Good search, solve the case. Good search. Yes, that's thing from me. Is that resolved? So, I got a situation on 70 yards, the civilization street ever. Anything that can say as well. Crowd here. Injured on board. Anything that can say as well. Crowd here.
20 seconds, guys.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Okay, I think I'm going to screw up on this fallen tree, which means I'll lose a few points because of overtime pay, but, you know.
If there's any FTO, order crew for that gun turning.
Police ready for the next case.
5DVO, 10-5, that location.
D39 is going to be at 91. I'll pick up an intox.
We're done here.
Whew. Okay, let's have a look at the details of what was dealt with. I had to do overtime pay, which wasn't so good. Vehicle maintenance salaries. Got a chuckload of reward money though. 16 people were put in prison, 7 fined, 19 hospitalised, no one died. My reputation was 128 and efficiency of 96%. That is pretty good, if I do say so myself. So, a lot of missing children, heart attacks, epilepsy attack, a drug lord base, cat in a tree. I mean, you know, come on. You get no points for saving cats in trees. So yeah, rape, missing child, those are the serious ones which are difficult. So you get more points for those. Heart attack again, +3. Okay, interesting. So, a heart attack is as bad as dealing with a fallen tree. Don't get that myself. In general, resolved 192 cases so far. I've done 5 of these duties on the highest difficulty the game offers. 59 fined, 62 in prison, 63 in hospital. No one has died. Whoop whoop. Average efficiency of 95%. With a reputation of 484. Booyah. Ah, that was exhausting. So, this has been 911 Operator. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I fancied something a bit different from Gmod. Right. I think I'm going to call it a night. It's late. Thank you for watching this session of 911 Operator. If you have comments or if you would like to see some other types of games, let me know in the chat. And yeah, have a good rest of the night, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Bye-bye.